What's going on, y'all? Sir Weed here, and today is the day everybody had been waiting for. The motherfucking High Life update! And there's a bunch of additions to the High Life update I want to cover, but in this video, it's all about the cars, baby. So we're going to go take them all to the freaking shop and customize the shit out of them. Now, I got screwed over because before the DLC came out, my main account's Xbox Live freaking ran out. And I had to use this one, and this account only has a character at level 21 or 22 or whatever, so I couldn't fully customize the vehicles. But we are going to go to Los Santos Customs just to check out what upgrades we can purchase anyway. So I'm looking at this Dinka Thrust, and it looks very similar to a Western Bagger, but has a futuristic old school look to it. I don't know how that makes any sense, but almost reminds me of the Alien movies with Sigourney Weaver. But besides that, this beast actually drives pretty good stock. And what I hear from others, this shit is pretty fast, but I probably still wouldn't use this as a stunt bike. There aren't really a lot of customizations on this bike, but I'm gonna show you anyway. The custom fairing is not that much of a change and isn't that significant to make the bike look different. I also didn't have the sound on to show you guys what the horn sounded like, but I could assure you it sucks major cock and balls, and I'm very disappointed with the horns. The next thing you can customize are the saddlebags. Just like the Western Bagger, you can have them on. When I think of saddlebags, I just picture saggy tits, but I digress. On to the next car. The fucking Pegassi motherfucking Zentorno has to be the most beastliest looking car in the game. And when I look at this alien ass looking car, I just want to stick my dick in it. Why? Because it's that sexy. The startup speed is just like the Turismo and is a little faster than Turismo. This thing looks like it would go freaking lightning speed, but still would lose to an adder. Now, some of the customizations are weak, like the chassis upgrade, but the exhaust pipes are insane. Just look at the size of these exhausts. My freaking body can fit in the exhaust pipes that are so big. Very impressed with that. The hoods aren't that crazy. I suggest to keep the stock one to make the car look the best. But what I'm mostly impressed about are the flipping spoilers. These spoilers are just like the Baltics and the Entity variations at the same time, but the last one is fucking insane. It's super unique, and it has to be everyone's favorite car right now just because of the super aggressive look to it. It looks mean as hell, dude. But next up is the Duplication Massacro. This car looks a lot like two cars mixed. It looks like a little bit of the Carbonazar and a tad bit like the Coquette, which makes it look almost like a hybrid between the two cars. But this goes pretty damn fast, probably around the same speed as those two cars I mentioned, but the handling on it is super nice and the customizations are not too shabby as well. The bumpers are something that you would expect. The splitters look nice, but not too overdone, and the diffuser looks just like the Carbonazars. The roll cage is pretty simple. Just like the Coquette, it has a stock roll cage as well as the racing one where you can color coordinate with your primary paint job. The exhausts aren't crazy, but the fenders remind me a lot like the ones on the Z-Type, which is pretty nice. The hoods are nice too, which only consists of carbon hoods and vented hoods. I definitely would go with the race vented hood because I like solid colors on mine. I think carbon ruins the look on some cars, but that's just my opinion. The skirts are disappointing because it just looks like every skirt customization in the game. Pretty freaking boring. But my favorite part of the car has to be the spoiler. The variety of spoilers are sick, and I actually like all of them, but the best ones are definitely the last ones. Big ass spoilers that spell out Duplication, which is pretty damn sick. I'm definitely loving it, and I can tell it's going to be one of my favorite cars to drive around. Now, the next car is the Huntley S, one of the original SUVs and oldest cars in the game. It's probably older than most of the viewers watching this video right now, but I was really impressed driving this bad boy around since it's an SUV and moves like a freaking beast. It goes pretty damn fast and the handling is really good, which impresses the shit out of me. But the customization on the vehicle has to be the laziest Rockstar has ever been, since all the upgrades are almost exactly the same as the Obey Tailgater, but in SUV form. The Huntley resembles the Tailgater so much that all the upgrades are literally the same, from the vented hoods to the rack on top. Rockstar definitely could have made this vehicle better, especially since it's one of the OG vehicles of Grand Theft Auto, and I just think Rockstar did a lazy ass job making this vehicle. Don't get me wrong, the Huntley is probably the best SUV vehicle in the game, but it definitely could have been improved. That's pretty much it for the DLC cars, but let a bro know in the comment section what Rockstar could have done to make the customizations better and what they could have added, and which car is your favorite. If you like this video, like the video, and if you're new around here, make sure to finger bang that sub button for the most sexual GTA 5 content around. And make sure to follow me on Twitter where you can talk to me and get all your latest GTA 5 updates. And please don't send me nudes unless you're a woman over the age of 18. You guys are fucking sick. But that pretty much wraps up the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Sir Weed signing out.